When the Las Vegas Raiders started out the season 3-5, fired head coach Josh McDaniels and promoted Antonio Pierce to be the new interim head coach for the Las Vegas Raiders, I think we were all kind of thinking the same thing. When do we get a top 5 pick? Who's going to be the next quarterback? Let's just blow this whole thing up. At least we were all upset. Let's be real here. But the way things with Antonio Pierce have gone, they've rebounded beautifully, and they are actually now technically in the playoff race, which probably doesn't make a lot of sense and probably shocks a lot of people. But hey, they've earned it. They've been playing lights out over the last couple of weeks, including beating the Chiefs, which to me is a bigger win than a lot of people think. But so right now they are currently the number 11 slot out of this whole playoff picture. So they're currently on the bubble. They need a lot of things to go their way. And to kind of help us tell the whole narrative here, we actually have the Raiders beat writer, and that is Rachel Goss in here. So this is exactly what needs to happen for the Las Vegas Raiders to make the playoffs. And so as we kind of get situated here, there's a couple things I want you to keep in mind. It is not a clear shot. The Raiders definitely need a lot of things to go their way. I am not even going to, definitely not going to sugarcoat it. So once again, this is written by Rachel Goss, and they're the digital managing editor for the Las Vegas Raiders. And so there's a couple of different things here. So according to New York Times Upshot Playoff Simulator, and yes, I mess with this in a lot of different ways, so guys, bear with me. So according to the New York Times Upshot Playoff Simulator, the Raiders' playoff odds jumped from 1% last week to 14% after Monday's victory. A win over the Colts in Week 17 would boost that number to a 35% chance to make the playoffs. As it now stands, the Raiders have a mathematical shot at getting the 4th, 6th, or 7th seed. And it goes on to say that basically a lot of things need to go their way, yada, yada, yada. And actually, they could even somehow get the 1 seed if the Chiefs lose their next 2 against the Bengals and the Chargers, even though that, again, that does it's not exactly likely to happen, but it is the NFL, all that wonderful stuff. So in reality, yes, the Raiders could get the playoff spot here and find a way to get to the 1 seed, which would be incredible. I'm not going to lie to you. But there's a couple of different things that we've looked at here. So I believe, I got to see where I got so many tabs open here, it's not even funny, but we put a lot of different thought into exactly what would need to happen. So yes, there's the playoff picture, and if we go into the simulator here, this is for them to get the 4th seed. So what would need to happen here is the Browns would need to beat the Bengals in Week 18. That's helpful, not really, but overall in Week 17 coming out, obviously the Raiders need to win out. That's a given at this point. It is what it is there. So and then following that, you would need the Bengals to beat the Chiefs. You would need the Chiefs to lose both of their games. You would also need the Browns to win their game, and then let's see, you also need the Colts to lose clearly, which would mean that the Raiders would beat them. And then it kind of is a toss-up here with the Texans, because I know they're still in this one as well. But Week 18 really is the magical thing here. So in Week 18, if the Raiders and the Chiefs both win, that puts them in a great spot. Even if the Colts win over the Texans, that does mean that the Raiders would make it. Again, you're asking yourself a big ask here, because the Browns needing to beat the Cleveland is not huge, but the Chargers, that's the one we got to have circled right now. So basically, the Raiders need to win out, clearly. The Chiefs need to lose out, and the Chargers need to take care of business. That's one thing. But also, you need the Browns to beat the Bengals next week. You need the Colts to lose. You need the Steelers to lose. There's a lot of different moving parts to this. So at this point, I think the biggest thing is control your own destiny, play these last 2 games, do what you can, and really go from there. But, I mean, the Raiders' 30-ish% shot to make the playoffs isn't so far-fetched. We've seen a lot of stranger things happen. And so I think you got to keep hope alive, but at the same time, got to know what needs to happen for the Raiders to win and what needs to happen for them to get to the playoffs. So, but hey, at the end of the day, let us know what you guys think about the Raiders potentially making the playoffs. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below. And at the end of the day, let us know what you guys think about what needs to happen for them to, in fact, get into the postseason.